Hey guys, I'm Amanda Reifer and this is BMI's Know Them Now. One word to describe my musical style, I'm gonna say kaleidoscope. Yeah, because it's a fusion of many different things, many different influences that I pull from. It's bold, it's unapologetic, it's raw, it's authentic, but it has so many different colors and hues and tones and emotions and expressions. So I'm gonna go with kaleidoscope. One album that has single-handedly influenced my life? That's a really difficult question to ask a music lover. That's a tough one. I'm gonna say The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. I can't say that's the one, to be honest, because there's so many different projects and great albums that have definitely influenced what I do, but I'm gonna say The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. You know, growing up listening to that, listening to her melodic choices, but the lyrics, the lyricism within that album, I think that really definitely impacted me in a way that made me want to create, with intention like that. But then, I also start almost every morning with "Bitch Better Have My Money," so, When I'm not making music, which is rare because I feel like music is always my focus, even if I'm not actually writing or creating it, I'm practicing it or rehearsing it or thinking about it. But the things I like to do outside of music are primarily art related still. I love to paint. I love to create just generally. So anything that allows me to create, I'm into. I love hot yoga. Hot yoga is my thing right now. I love it. You should try it. Oh my gosh, I have so many musical influences, so many artistic influences just generally. But I can't say that there was one person that made me feel like I wanted to pursue music. I think that just innately came, within me. It was how I was programmed. When I was a kid, I decided very young, without really knowing what a career was at all, because I was a child, just knowing this is what I was going to be doing with my life. And so I think my biggest influence in terms of my choice of path and choice of creative path and career is really an internal one. But I have a lot of great influences who have kept me on the path. But to answer your initial question, it is an internal thing. It's just something I knew I had to do from a very, very young age. My creative process. My creative process is different every time. It's hard to pinpoint what exactly it is, to be honest, because I think a big part of the process for me is not limiting myself in a routine, or not kind of limiting my approach to art and to creativity and music and writing and expression, because I feel like it can come in so many different ways. And so the process is hard to pin down for me, because I like to approach everything openly with a whole new way of doing things. And sometimes it's the same as I've done it before, but I don't like to restrict myself into one way of doing things. So my process, I would say, is very uninhibited, very natural and going with the flow. I like to go with what comes out, and I like to revisit it and make it as strong as possible. What is one thing I want to achieve in my career? This is an impossible question, because it's not just one thing. There's never just one thing. But if I go on a deeper level, like internally, I think for me, it would just be to explore and expand and to fulfill my greatest potential, my greatest potential here in my art and in what I'm doing, and to always grow and evolve. I think that's really that's what I want to do, and inspire others. I mean, what else are we here for? Inspire others to do the same.